Hello. I just watched Ilona's video on how humanity or human beings treating her actually. They can't fucking treat her, you know? Instead, they kind of like kicked her out of the place, the campsite, which is really, where is she gonna go? You know, the question is, where is she gonna go? You know? Yeah, it's like the normal people mistreat the crazy people on this reality. I realize that the normal people mistreat crazy people, even though I look at normal people as crazy. You know, I was watching Ilona's anxiety attack. I can feel the frequencies that's triggering her, become paralyzing her. That's paralyzing her at all. You know, which is really it it doesn't make, the society that we live today doesn't give a fuck about people who have that are sensitive. They don't understand people that are sensitive. They don't understand about the metaphysical sensitivity and understanding the way the way frequency works. I'm watching her getting tortured, and these people, these stupid fucks in this campsite, and the people there are fucking cold-hearted, fucking assholes. They're all cold-hearted. That's what human beings are. Human beings are cold-hearted, heartless assholes. You know, I posted, I posted Ilana's videos on my Facebook. My Facebook's the same thing. It's Michelle Best. And I post, and I kept on watching it and try to understand why she's going through what she's going through. Yeah, it's like one little thing. It's like the people who diagnosed her do not understand what she's going through. The people who diagnosed her, the doctors, and realize it takes a whole town, a whole town to bash on her. It's like the whole town doesn't give a fuck about her. They think she's a problem, which she's not. She's not the problem. It's the town that's the problem. It's the doctor that diagnosed her that's the problem. And they don't understand the high sensitivity that she has. It's like I keep on watching her when she goes into her convulsion. I watch her convulsion and watch her body get stiffened up. And I can hear the frequency of the door slamming over there. That's triggering her, And then one thing is bad is when you move her far away from the bathroom, far away from the shower, that's even making it even more worse for her. I mean, it's going to be even more worse. And then not having electricity and not having AC, that's even worse. That's telling you how humanity is. That shows you how humanity is and not giving a fuck, about treating her, So the way I'm thinking that way they're doing with Ilana is that they're gonna come down to, they're gonna put her into a second into a a, a closed facility, and they're gonna drug her and make her to calm her down, which is like, I don't think that's gonna work at all. I think it's gonna make it worse to do that because she can't cope with her problems. She has to cope with their problems. She has to. She's doing what she's doing by herself is she is healing herself. She is healing herself on her own without all these fucking stupid fucks who believe that they know what they're doing, but they're not. They don't really know what they're doing. These doctors, they have all these fucking certificates, and they still don't know what the fuck they're doing. It's like they're not qualified. To be honest, these doctors over there in Holland, they're not qualified to help her. Because they don't know exactly what it is, but I know what it is. I know exactly what's her problem. It's frequency. You know, it's the frequency, the sound that triggers her. You know, listen to the door slam. When you slam that door, you listen to it. You listen to the frequency of that door. And then you understand how she's being triggered. Or when you eat, it's like when you eat certain sounds, the way you, it's like people don't. It's like people can't adapt to her. It's like I can adapt to her easily. I mean, I can adapt. I know when to stop. There's a point where you know when to stop. Then when you stop, then you don't trigger too much. Yeah. These doctors do not understand what she's going through. Only problem about that is I know how to do. I know how to treat her. But coming over here in America, there's so many Wi-Fi's here in America. There's a lot of Wi-Fi. I told her about there's a lot of Wi-Fi here in America. But there's a way that you can is only a minute. I look at how it works. Only a metaphysical being can treat her. Only a metaphysical being can treat her. Because the way it works for me is I've been testing a lot on different people's who works and who don't work. I noticed that the people that I try to see if it works on them, they're so numb it doesn't work. I mean, metaphysical abilities does not work on certain people, But then I realized that the way metaphysical works is only a person who has metaphysical abilities. That's the only way it works. The healing part and all that shit. Yeah, I woke up in the morning and I see this. I saw these two videos of Lana going into convulsion. It pisses me off that Lana's going into convulsion, and it pissed me off when they moved her out further back from the trailer. How's she gonna have access to the doctor? It's like, yeah, she got her phone. How's she's gonna go to the bathroom? How's she's gonna take a shower? And then it's like it's typical. This normality that we live in, that we shun people out. We shun people out because they're different. That's what I hate about this reality. That's what I hate about humanity is they're so judgmental. They are so judgmental. That's why I say judgmental. That's why I don't like humanity at all. That's why I isolate myself away from all these fuckers, these stupid fucks every fucking day. To understand these, they don't understand, it's like this stupid fuck telling me to go get help, this religious stupid fuck, telling me to go get help, it's like, that's why I isolate myself from these stupid asses, because they don't understand the metaphysical part of what humanity is supposed to have, Religious people, they're the stupidest fucks that I've ever seen. And normal people, that's why I can't stand being around normal people. I can't stand being, every word that a normal person says, It's like, that's how I look at it. I kind of like, I stay here. I stay in this fucking house. I go out sometimes. It's like when I go out there, I just see nothing but mind-numbing robots, that doesn't give a fuck. All they give a fuck is about a piece of paper. All they give a fuck about is making profit. It's like I'm at the point where, I can't even have my other half. I can't have my other half. Ilona is my other half. She's my soulmate. As you can see, it's like she's been intertwining in between my reality, and then this reality seems to be the worst. This reality seems to be the worst because it's like I was waiting on her actually. I was waiting on her because I always believed that she was my real soulmate because it's like I've been waiting for a long time. I stayed a virgin since I was 35, I stayed a virgin just to wait for her, And then I waited, and now all of a sudden now I realize that she's going through more pain. This is the torture chamber of what creation created. It created this torture chamber, you know? It created this torture chamber. And it's like I'm against everything. I don't give a fuck anymore. I think I'm walking a lonely walking a lonely, path, you know? It's like at the end, I always walk the lonely path, you know? It's like not having my partner, once I have my partner, then it's like we're like unstoppable, It's like we're separated on purpose, That's what this creation did, is to separate us on purpose, So I'm building myself up, I'm building myself up because I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of how they're treating I'm sick of human beings, how they treated my partner on the other side of Holland, I'm sick of them, for treating her like that. It's like creation, I can't stand this creation. I can't stand the way it is. I can't stand the way these heartless human beings, these souls, whatever you call them, they're just like, there's no compassion. They can't handle anybody that's different, unique. They call them crazy. They call them crazy, which I'm just sick of this shit, Now I'm looking at Ilona, it's like I'm more pissed off. I'm very pissed off because how they're fucking treating her. You can't treat somebody like that. The doctors in Holland, you people in Holland are fucked up people. You can't treat somebody like that, that has a problem. The diagnosis, her psychosis, and you can't treat people like that. You can't just throw her in a trailer. That's one thing you got to understand. You can't throw her into a trailer because that's not going to help, You got to understand frequency. If you don't understand frequency, then you can understand her. If you don't understand her, then you're not qualified to understand her. You're not qualified. It's like only a metaphysical person can understand her, and in this normal reality, they don't see a medical physical person as certified by paper standards. So fuck you. It's like, what, you don't need papers to be a doctor. You don't need papers to diagnose somebody. You don't need paper. You don't need anything to diagnose anybody. This is all make believe. These doctors are fucking idiots. They go by the books. They play by the rules. And they call it malpractice. If you fucked up something, they call it malpractice. That's why they got lawyers. I've been watching how this fucking system works. It's like when doctors fuck up, they sue them for malpractice. It's like, yeah, it's really pretty pathetic how these fucking doctors are. These doctors, these psychologists or therapists, they're not really much fucking help at all. I don't feel like they're qualified to fucking help Ilona, Because it only takes somebody like me that only has a fucking high school diploma to understand her. I understand what she's going through, You need a room that doesn't have door slamming, and everything in the room should be a little bit higher standards for her. That's all it takes. You gotta upgrade your rooms. You gotta upgrade everything. You gotta make you gotta put carpet flooring. You gotta upgrade the rooms. You gotta make all the doors in the fucking building not slam. That's all you have to do. And then the bathroom. The bathroom. You gotta design the bathroom where it doesn't trigger. It's like every time you turn the nozzle, you hear a little. You can hear the little squeaking sound. You gotta get rid of that shit. You gotta put foam in that room, and then the doors, on the side of the doors, you need to put some kind of soft thing something soft so it don't slam hard. You know, it's not that hard. It's like you go to fucking Home Depot and buy simple little things, little pads to put on doors to prevent it from slamming. You know, but these fuckers don't understand that because they diagnose her as, you know, they don't understand how to to handle this person, because the way I would design my house is I would my doors will never I never close my doors, you know. The doors are always open in my house, you know. It's like, except we go out, but I would pat what I would do, I would pat all the doors, you know. I would pat all I do is go to Home Depot and pat all the doors, prevent it from slamming, you know, and the drawers too. That's what way I would do it, you know. Yeah, these fucking people, these fucking whitewash bullcrappers. You think he knows everything. People who are so whitewashed, they think they know everything, are really fucking dumb as fuck, you know. You know, it's like there's a reason why they don't have abilities, you know, because they're so dumbed down. It's like, yeah, I'm kind of pissed off at the people in Holland where she lives. I'm pissed off at the doctors, you know. I'm very pissed off at the doctors. I'm very pissed off of the people in the trailer park that can't cope with her, you know. I'm pissed off at that. You know, I'm here in America. I can't do shit. You know, I cannot do shit. I'd like to bring her over here if I can, but I don't know if it's going to help her here either. You know? I don't know if it's going to help her here either. It's like, it's just, I like to bring her here. You know, that's what I want. I want her to come over here with me, you know? Because the way it's like these fucking people will not understand shit. You know? Humanity. Fucking cold-hearted, fucking selfish assholes. That's what humanity... I hate humanity with a passion. That's why I say I'm a racist to all fuckers, you know? Especially whitewashing. It's like, I'm racist to everything. You know, I'm racist... This society that we live in is so neglectful, so abusive. You know, you could see that. You know, when I watch Ilona's videos, I show you how abusive humanity is. It's like they don't want to tolerate shit. They don't want to help her. They don't want to support her. So they just throw her away. That's typical what humanity is. They give you the illusion they want to help you. They give you the illusion they want to help, but it costs money to get help. You know, it all costs money, and it's all about profit, about getting help. That's the truth about humanity. You know, that is the truth about humanity. That it's all about profit making. You know, I have this guy telling me to go get help, and it's like, you want me to go pay it on my paycheck for some stupid therapist just to listen to me, to be my fake best friend. You know, and in reality, you're so abusive. Humanity is so fucking abusive, and everything. In every part of life, you know, they abuse animals, they abuse the water, they abuse the fucking everything, you know. They abuse every fucking thing, mentally and physically, and they call this positivity, you know. So fuck you, you know. Fuck you, all you humans. I don't give a fuck. The way I'm looking at it, I'm only gonna choose certain people that I want in my circle. That's it, you know. Have a nice day.